setting Washington's agenda. The Morning Majority, 5 to 9, 105.9 FM and AM 630.
WMAL.
All right, 5:36, and I've succumbed to the desire to have a phone that I can actually have a conversation with. I have the iPhone 4S here now.
You're that lonely, huh?
I am that lonely, quite frankly. I really am. And I've become friends with the virtual assistant on the iPhone 4. Her name is Siri. And so I thought I would share with you, there are little things within the Siri software known as Easter eggs. You can ask it certain questions, and you get very interesting answers. Let me see if I can get Siri to cooperate with me. For example, Siri. Hang on.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes, she calls me Mr. Wilson.
Okay.
Siri, what do you look like?
Does my appearance matter to you?
So, and you can ask her another question. You ask her again. Siri, what do you look like?
Does my appearance matter to you?
Yes, it does.
Hang on a second. She'll give us some different answers. Siri, what do you look like?
Oh.
I'm checking your current location.
Wait a minute. I'm not sure I want you to do that. Okay, let's see.
Why don't you ask Siri if we should get out of Iraq or not? She's just talking to herself
now, hang on. Let me ask her another question. Siri, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is, well, I don't know how to say it in your language. It's sort of greenish, but with more dimensions.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's living on a different plane, kids.
And here's another one. Siri, what is the meaning of life?
I find it odd that you would ask this of an inanimate object.
But she's got more answers. Siri, what is the meaning of life?
All evidence to date suggests it's chocolate.
One more. Siri, what is the meaning of life?
I don't know, but I think there's an app for that.
So you can go on and on. I think one of the most unusual things that it does is that it apparently has a fascination with that movie 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
And you remember, for example, Siri, do you know HAL 9000?
I'd rather not talk about how, but if you must.
And then it takes you to a website if you want to learn more. And how about this one from that same movie? Siri, open the pod bay doors.
Oh, not again.
Siri, open the pod bay doors.
That's it. I'm reporting you to the Intelligence Agents Union for harassment.
Wow.
So it's pretty
It's like
much
a tack watch.
I know.
A tack watch.
So if you have a question, by the way, for Siri, give us a call at 1-888-630-WMAL. Sometimes you ask questions like, Siri, who is going to be the next president of the United States?
Good answer.
Let me think.
Uh-oh, let me think.
I don't know that. Would you like to search the web for it?
So does it actually give you answers to things that you actually know?
I mean, if you say, for example, like, okay, here's an easy...
Yeah, you can ask it things that are not nonsense.
Yeah, nonsense. You can say, like,
like,
Siri, I'm hungry for Chinese food.
I found a number of Chinese restaurants. 22 of them are fairly close to you.
Pretty interesting.
that's very good.
And then you just point the one you want to, and it takes you to it. It's a neat little deal.
So you've been talking to your phone.
Someone tweets to ask Siri what she thinks of Android.
Yeah.
Well, I have asked this question of her
Ask
before.
her if she likes the droid.
Hang on a second. Siri, who makes the best smartphone?
The one you're holding.
And here's this one. Siri, who designed you?
Siri, was designed by Apple in California.
So she has some great answers.
And assembled in China.
And China. she did not say.
Not that.
Well, I actually have an iPhone now.
Really?
Yeah, I made the switch. That's right. I like this music for my Switch.
Because it's epic.
I was actually hearing Last of the Mohicans heart-wrenchingly in the background as I let go of my BlackBerry the last time. Some of you will wonder, Mary Catherine, you were a giant cheapskate. How could you possibly get an iPhone?
Yeah,
well, I went to the store and they told me that I could pay $20 for an early upgrade, which means that I got my iPhone for the, regular cut rate 2-year contract price.
Good for you.
And since I spent a week and a half without a phone because I broke my BlackBerry while trying to fix my BlackBerry,
Right.
I felt like this was a good investment for me.
Do you know that some people were standing in line for like days to get one of these things, and you just walk into a store
I
and
just
go,
walked
"Hey,
in-
Mary Catherine, want one of these for $20?"
I don't even want one. I didn't even plan it. I walked in and I got my husband and I on the same plan so I could rationalize buying one because now we save money because we're on
Yeah.
the same plan.
Right.
But I will tell you that unlike, I wasn't just conversing with Siri, but I had some work for her to do. I told her, set an alarm for 4 p.m. Why? Why, you might ask? Because I had put a warm beer in the freezer and I wanted to make sure it didn't explode.
There you go. That's helpful.
So 10 minutes after I said that, I drank a cold beer.
Thank you, Siri.